Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be commencing episode 1 of the legendary Dr. Harris podcast. In this episode, I will be explicating why most real private sector employee jobs provide no future. This is indeed a depressing topic to mull over. However, you should be grounded in reality and not be entrenched in your delusional fantasies. You do not need to be disenchanted by the realities of the workforce. Before you thrust yourself into the workforce, be acutely aware that most real private sector jobs based on voluntary demand are lamentably deemed to be dead-end, minimum wage, dispiriting, unfulfilling, undesirable, harrowing, distressful, brutally wretched, highly time-draining jobs that do not provide anything close to even 1/4 of a subsistence wage for affording basic needs. This is quite unfortunate and tragic, but it is what it is. If you work a real private sector employed job based on voluntary demand on a full-time basis, it will not provide you with enough wealth to be able to afford to assuage your basic needs. Companies aim to maximize the wealth of their shareholders and maximize their profits at all costs, which is not conducive to maximizing the well-being of their employees. However, companies also aim to maximize the compensation of the CEO, which is why an exorbitant amount of CEOs earn over $165 million per year, which is commensurate to them earning over $79,000 per hour, or around $22.2 per second, which furnishes them with extreme wealth. Companies want to minimize their labor costs at all costs. At any given moment, you could get furloughed, laid off, or ousted from your company, and you have no recourse in the matter. It is a form of precarious employment, and it provides no payoff on the back end. There's no pension. Furthermore, there's also no benefits when you work most real private sector jobs based on voluntary demand. All it does is provide you with a modicum of fleeting, ephemeral, evanescent, short-term relief that's preordained to perish. So it provides you with a negligible amount of purchasing power. It doesn't provide you with enough purchasing power to afford to assuage your basic needs and wants, and it does not allow you to have a future. You want to disassociate your time from your revenue streams. The only way to get out of poverty and pull yourself out of the muck and mire is to have your recurring revenue streams as an aggregate offset your recurring expenses. So you want to work in capacities that have an unfettered, unlimited earnings potential that are not tethered to your time. You want to divorce your time from your revenue streams. You do not want your earnings potential to be capped by an egregiously low, infinitesimal minimum wage imposed by an employer. When you work a real private sector job based on voluntary demand, you are borrowing equity out of your time, happiness, health, dignity, well-being, and future wealth just for a pittance of fleeting short-term relief that is preordained to dissipate. So be prudent, be shrewd, be astute, and do not misallocate your time. Earmark your time into cultivating behemoth brands across social media platforms and into growing your recurring revenue streams. You want all your revenue streams to be on autopilot and never tethered to your time. It is ineffably inefficacious to relinquish your sacrosanct, indispensable, finite, precious, non-replenishable time for a pittance of fiat currency. So I hope that you deem this video to be enthralling, insightful, informative, and engrossing. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.